Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm so excited because we're discussing the brand new Chanel Rouge Allure Velvet. This is the Nuit Blanche collection and I have swatches of all 8 lipsticks. But before we go any further, let's take a second to grab our iced coffee or a hot coffee. Let's take a sip and let's get started. To start off with, we will go ahead and do a breakdown of the lipsticks, the information, all that jazz. So this is inspired by the night, the evening. I know we talk a lot about like day to night, all that stuff. You know, side note, growing up, I thought that going from day to night would be much more important in my makeup routine. I don't think it's ever occurred to me that I need to change my makeup. Anyway, this entire collection, Nuit Blanche. A Nuit Blanche means an all-nighter, staying out all night. And fun fact, here in Montreal, we do have a Nuit Blanche festival tomorrow on Saturday, which I will be participating in. But the concept here is nighttime, but not evening, like night. Starting from midnight until 7 a.m. This is the party hour, the night on the town, the night out in Paris. This is the inspiration and the vision behind this lipstick series. These are all in the Velvet family. So Velvet is a bullet classic lipstick, but it's a bit more matte. It's typically more matte, but we will talk about some of the different textures and colors here. I purchased my lipsticks through Holt Renfrew. I shopped with Julia. She's the business manager for Chanel Beauty. I'll go ahead and provide her information down below in case you want to pick these up. So these are in fact limited edition and these are 62 Canadian plus tax. So these have the classic Rouge Allure shape where it's a rectangle like this and you pop, but I love this new white packaging. It's white and matte. This is limited edition. It's brand new. I love the interlocking CC on top here. And then you have the click to retract the lipstick on top. I'm on the Savoir Flair magazine article here, and it says here, Chanel has once again captivated the beauty world, this time with its new Rouge Allure Velvet Nuit Blanche collection, and the face leading this campaign is none other than Margot Robbie, so stunning. Known for her impeccable style and captivating screen presence, Robbie embodies the essence of this collection, a perfect blend of sophistication and allure. As a long-standing friend, fan, and ambassador of the brand, her association with the brand adds extra layer of glamour and authenticity to this campaign. The Chanel Rouge Allure Nuit Blanche celebrates the night and its endless possibilities, comprising of 8 stunning shades, each representing an hour of the night. So if you look closely on the packaging here, there are timestamps. Basically, they start at 0 midnight and it goes until 7 in the morning. And there are also, I think that there's no names. I believe it's just the time. It's not like number like 7 o'clock brick red or whatever. It's just 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, all that jazz. The series starts at midnight and goes until 7 a.m. And each series is comprised of 2 color blocks or 2 story blocks. So the idea is midnight to 1 a.m. That's when you have like, you're starting the night out. You're starting fresh. You're starting the evening. 2, 3, you know, things are starting to escalate. You know, this is Paris. We're talking about the clubs don't close. I mean, if they do, they close at 7 a.m. I would know. And then as the evening progresses, you know, you're going to go into deeper, redder, richer hues. And then later on in the morning, when things are starting to slow down a bit, you might go in for lighter, fresher, cooler colors to hop on the metro while other people are going to work. I have in fact done that when I was in my early 20s. I lived in Normandy and there were some nights, or some mornings I should say, that I took the metro home and other people were going to work because that's just how that happens. So each hue, each color block is for a different rhythm of the night for your all-nighter, your Nuit Blanche. Now, will you in fact go ahead and change your lipstick every hour on the hour or every 2 hours on your night out? Probably not personally, but you could. I mean, you're extra. You can go ahead and do that if you'd like. Here are the swatches of all 8 shades. So midnight is more of a classic red. 1 a.m. is a bit more of a brick orange. So you're starting off strong. You're going in with your heavier reds. However, at 2 a.m., you have more vivid colors, brighter, punchier. You know, the party's starting to start basically. So 2 is more vivid orange, 3 is a nice vibrant fuchsia, very pretty. It's a bit flashy, that fuchsia. It's very punchy, you know. You're starting to get into things. Then things are starting to slow down just a little tiny bit at 4 a.m. We have a nice warm brown. That is a very rich, warm brown. It's not neutral, it is warm, followed by this beautiful purple at 5 a.m. It's a rich berry. I would say that the 5 a.m. is like a rich berry purple. And then as the morning starts to taper and the bird starts to chirp, 6 a.m. we have the beautiful rosewood, but this is almost more brown, like a browny rosewood. And it is in fact different than the other brown. It is much cooler. I find this much cooler in tone. And then 7 a.m. we have this fresh pinky coral. It's almost a bit more peachy coral on me. And we have seen this shade on Margot Robbie in a few promo photos. It's very light, very fresh. I went with the last two. I went with 6 and 7 a.m. to start the day fresh and light. These are all described as the Rouge Allure Velvet. They're all the same formula. However, I've noticed that the last shade here, 7 a.m., the formula feels more sheer. I will show you the application in a moment, but when I apply that one, I do have to go in multiple times. The other 7 shades I find are extremely saturated, very rich, creamy, hydrating, but also a little bit velvet. They look creamy when you first apply them, but as they wear down more of a velvet matte, and they're very long wearing. Something about the 7 o'clock formula is lighter. It's technically the same formula, but there's something different, and you'll see. Please let me know in the comments which time slot for the lipsticks is your favorite. I was surprised because in person, I preferred some of the more muted cool tones. I thought that I would go with the more flashy, pop, like beautiful colors, but I don't know, I decided to go for something different. And I also picked up the beautiful new Mermaid Fantasy Realness collection. That will be out very, very shortly. If you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Ali. I'm a Chanel expert. I used to work for the brand. I don't work for them anymore, but I have a lot of information about them. So if you're not subscribed, you will definitely miss out on a lot of good reviews and tutorials. And if you are subscribed, just double check that you still are, because sometimes YouTube will unsubscribe you for fun. So I think I will start with the last color, the number 7, because even though this is the last color, it is the lightest, and I find that this one here does take a little bit to build up on the color. So I'll go ahead and show you the swatch here, and you'll see. So this is just one swipe. You have to build it up, and it does happen quite quickly. I thought that this one here will pair really nicely with that blue mermaid collection that I will be reviewing very shortly. So that's number 7. And you can see, well, you'll see in a moment, it looks more sheer. Then we have number 6. And this one here is a muted rosewood brown. Very, very lovely. I would say that this formula for number 6 feels like a real velvet. You can see a little bit of the difference here and the shine. I'm not sure why that is. And it was really this one here that felt a bit more glossy. You can see a little bit of a difference, but here I like these two. I think that this one's really nice. And there is a big difference between this one and the other brown. I know they may look similar, but they are in fact quite different. So let's go ahead and apply number 6. I'll do one quick swipe and then I'll build it up so you can see the difference. So this is 7 a.m. I swear it looks and feels more like a Rouge Allure, more like a classic satin bullet lipstick, but they claim it's a luminous matte. I don't know. It's very pretty. I like it. I think it's very fresh. It's very light. I think that this is a shade that's going to be very popular. It's very wearable, very easy. A lot of the shades are more punchy and they're very pretty, but I think that this is a very classic Miss Chanel color. Just very easy to wear, and I like it for spring. I think it's going to look lovely. It's very well balanced with this type of look and the looks that I'll be creating. So this is number 7. Let's go ahead and try number 6. I'll do the same with number 6, one quick swipe, and then I'll build it up. So this is 6 a.m. in the flesh. I think this one here is much more opaque. With one swipe, that is a lip color in itself. I did reapply a little bit. I think that this color is very pretty. It's giving, I mean, like a nice cool toned brown rosewood with a bit of mauve. There's a bit of mauve here. This formula, this finish, definitely feels much more true to a classic Rouge Allure Velvet. This is a real velvet finish. It's satiny with a velvet finish at the same time. It's luminous and satin at the same time. Luminous and satin, luminous and matte is what I meant to say. But this is beautiful. I like both of these. I just went with 2. I mean, there's 8 to choose from. Do you need all 8? It's up to you to decide. I'm very happy with both of these colors. I think I'll get a nice range out of these 2. So I know that these are for 6 and 7 a.m., but I think I'm gonna get some day to night with these 2 here. I cannot wait to wear this one more in the spring, and this one as well. It's just very pretty. This sort of elevates any makeup look. It makes it more dramatic, whereas the lighter one is just easy for any occasion, really. So I think that is it for today's video. Leave a comment down below. Maybe leave the little lipstick emoji if you've made it towards the end of the video. And like I said, I will be doing the new Chanel ocean mermaid inspired collection very soon. That's the next video actually. So let me know what looks you want to see inspired by that collection. I will create several looks with that release. If you have any of those items and you're not sure how to use them, make sure you're subscribed. I'll give you lots of ideas at home. But anyway, that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.